Convention season is upon us. Whether you're hitting the panels or hanging out with your favorite content creators, planning for faster, more efficient hydration is essential. Liquid IV has you covered while you prep that cosplay, get ready for your favorite events, and recover after the weekend. So AU, what do you love most about Liquid IV?
Now, listen, I don't get hangovers, but I do wake up extremely groggy. That is not a joke. I do wake up groggy, but I do not get conventional hangovers. I'm tired. I'm groggy from the dehydration. Liquid IV is one of the things I buy every time I'm going to drink. Maybe one before I go to sleep. Maybe one when I wake up too. Honestly, it keeps me refreshed, keeps me hydrated after a night of going hard.
Yo, I appreciate that, man. One stick of Liquid IV in 16 ounces of water hydrates you 2 times faster and more efficiently than water alone. It comes in 12 delicious, refreshing flavors to keep your hydration routine exciting. It contains 5 essential vitamins, including vitamin C, with 3 times the electrolytes of traditional sports drinks. Made with premium ingredients, it's non-GMO and free from gluten, dairy, and soy.
Get 20% off when you go to liquidiv.com and use code CouchStealers at checkout. That's 20% off anything you order when you shop Better Hydration today using promo code CouchStealers at liquidiv.com.
The Couch Steals are brought to you by the VLG Studio, the community for people with a story to tell.
You're now tuned in to the Couch Stealers Anime Podcast.
Here, you already know we are back. Welcome back to the Couch Stealers. It's the one and only Meister Mikey J.
And it's your boy AU.
AU, how you living, boy? How you living? How's everything?
It is a start week for me at my job, so I'm tapped. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I got low energy today, but we here.
We here. You got low energy. I got mad energy, bro. I just ate a whole bag of candy, bro. I'm about to be like, remember Alvin and the Chipmunks when they had coffee for the first time and they bounced all over the studio?
And like in the movie.
Yeah, in the movie
version. Okay, yeah.
Yep. Because I'm not the one you giving up. Shout out everybody that's been listening to that Across the Spider-Verse soundtrack. Metro Boomin did his thing on that. It's been on my playlist on repeat. But yo, we low key after how crazy last week was, AU, man. We had a kind of like a low chill week, but also not a low chill week with stuff that's been dropping. Say
we got some things that popped up for sure that like surprised me. You know, definitely not on the level of like Demon Slayer ending kind of thing, or even Vinland Saga. Well, that's a whole separate thing. I always put One Piece in like its own kind of category, not for like, oh, it's better than other anime, anything like that. It's just it's weekly, it's always ongoing. So I always just view One Piece as like its own separate entity.
Even though it is better than some
yeah, 100%,
it's better. I'm sorry, like
yeah,
One Piece does it better. It just does.
They really do. Honestly, I want to jump into Hell's Paradise because the last 2 episodes of Hell's Paradise have like put me on a different path for them, because I've been adamant about how I feel about Hell's Paradise just being a beat 'em up and like feeling like they're losing a lot. They came together for me a little bit in the last 2 episodes.
Yeah, listen. As y'all know, we here at the Couch Stealers obviously love watching our anime, and we love all aspects of our anime. Now, that being said, and that being out of the way, this last episode of Hell's Paradise had one thing for me that I'll admit was my thirst moment, bro. When that Tenzin grabbed old girl and like the curvature of her back in the way that it was doing all the things that it needed to be doing. And I've already said I'm folding with that ninja. Like I've already on record saying that. And like I was watching it saying, oh yeah, no, I'm folding. Like it was no hesitation. I was like, oh yeah, I'm folding. Her power is actually pretty chill though.
Like I wouldn't say it's like power. It's just like ninjutsu type thing. I feel like nothing that they can do for me like ninjutsu could like phase me or like affect me, and I think it's just simply because like obviously Naruto, you know what I mean? So I'm watching it as like low budget when they do their shit.
It's not low budget. I mean,
it's not. I just mean that like I've been watching Naruto-esque things for so damn long that like I feel like anything ninja related now at this point, like you have Naruto to look at. You get what I'm saying?
So like Naruto's like like if somebody came out with another pirate,
it's
thing,
the blueprint.
Like, I was gonna say y'all basically trying to do a One Piece thing.
Yeah, it's the blueprint. So like that's kind of how I view it. Maybe it's the wrong way to look at it or something like that. I'm not too sure, but
no, man, it's your opinion, boo boo. It's your opinion. My fault. I'm telling you, I'm mad hyper today. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I gathered. I gathered.
Yeah,
Um,
nah.
But yeah, they giving me a little bit more finally, like, and it's not in the way that I expected it either, because I was looking more for like character development and progression for them, but they gave me a little bit more for like the island and the actual story and everything where they are, like for example, these dudes, like how to kill them, like, and how to affect them, and then adding a whole other power system definitely intrigued me a lot more, because before it was just like, all right, we got either people who have ninjutsu, or you just a big ass, burly ass, skilled ass motherfucker somehow. Like, you get what I'm saying? And that was it. And it was also really cool to see that the people who have passed away were using Tao, which was dope. The big burly dude. He was obviously a big burly, like strong motherfucker, but
I mean, wasn't he like
clearly,
6? Did it say he was
yeah.
like 6?
No, his mentality was like 6. His personality was, because nobody raised him. How could you raise a monster? But it was interesting to know that he was using Tao, which was pretty dope, and it makes
See,
sense why his sword broke on his hand.
Because you don't use towel, bro, so that's what it is. But no, I'll say this. The introduction and the explanation of towel and the way they did it, I think they executed it really well, because it was very entertaining and engaging around how it basically kind of came together. That was
And how
the
they
first thing
gave
that
us it.
came.
How
That's
they
what I'm
used
saying.
it.
Like, you look at it from the explanation. We got the explanation from 3 different point of views. We got it from Gabimaru. We got it from old girl and the ninja, and then we got it from, I believe, the brothers. Right? That was how they basically broke down the 3 different, like,
The
people
brothers are an
explain.
animal.
Yo, the brother's an animal. Brother's a beast.
Just
Brother,
an
I don't think he's
absolute
human,
animal.
bro. He's
I
not
don't
human.
think
He
he's
stopped
human
being
either.
human He stopped being
Yeah.
human a long time ago. Like, there's no.
He's big burly dude, but just like in a different package.
Bro, I think he's
You get what I'm
because
saying?
he's like sentient about it though. Big Burly dude was just a
Yeah.
baby. Like, he was just a baby.
Yeah, he'll
My
just
man
lash
literally
out.
bro, he climbed out that thing and was like, yo, you finally came around to eating this human dead flesh? Like, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
he's different.
Yeah, no, yeah, like he same beast, different animal. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, the
R.I.P.
two
Kobe Bryant.
RB because Bryant. R Bryant. But yeah. And that, remember a few episodes back, maybe like 4 or 5, when I was telling you how, like, we were talking about Demon Slayer, and I was like, I wish they gave us like a little bit of a progression of like how he got to this point of being so skilled.
Okay.
Yes, we saw the last fight, but we didn't get that training kind of whatever feel.
Yeah.
What I got in Hell's Paradise showing us about Tao was what I wanted. Nothing more, nothing less. That was it.
So, but if that was going to be the case for Demon Slayer, then they would have had to explain a form. They would have had to develop and explain a new form of fighting, but also like a new form of, I don't know. Maybe they could explain like they've already explained all that on Demon
That's what I'm
Slayer.
saying. They didn't need to explain anything. I just wanted them to give me a little bit something about his progression. Because as far as we saw him fight the last demon. And I think, first and foremost, sidebar, we can all say that still, I think the best demon fight was the Sound Hashira's fight. Like, that's
Oh
it.
my god,
It
yes.
was nuts.
Yeah, no,
It
no,
was
no, no.
nuts.
Tengen's fight was definitely the best. Tengen still has the best not one-on-one, but the best fight in Demon Slayer. That is the best.
As of right now, yes, for me.
Better than anything we've seen in season 3, better than anything we saw in season 1. That is the season finale fight in season 2 is 100% the best fight in Demon Slayer. Come at me.
I do think the last episode they gave us finishing up number 4 got pretty close for me, but I still go with Tengen's fight.
Yeah.
But that was just the sidebar. Overall point I was making was that that's what I wanted, and I felt like what they could have done maybe was like maybe give us number 6 first. Number 6, not number 6, number 5. They send number 5 first. And then we see how he fights against number 5, because obviously number 5 got body. Yes, the Miss Hashira is a prodigy, but I still feel like Tanjiro could have low-key like held his own there, and we see his progression. And then Mugen's like, nigga, what the fuck? All right, now we send in number 4.
Number 5, and you already know how I feel about the number 5.
I'm a sneak.
He was trash. He was trash.
He was trash.
He was trash. He was.
But obviously, he's still
he
number 5.
Booty butt cheeks. But here's the thing, and I agree with you. If Tanjiro were to fight him, I feel like all that does is extend the series out a little bit because Tanjiro does beat him. He does have to grow in order to beat him because he's still an upper rank demon. Tanjiro eventually grows to like beat him. That happens because it's Tanjiro and that's MC energy. But I don't know if that is the kind of story that I would have wanted. I liked seeing Muichiro have to like kind of get out of the mist on his own, figure out like, oh wait, I'm really him, demolish the snake dude, and then keep it pushing. So like the development came, it just wasn't Tanjiro's.
They could have still did that. That's like they still could have did that. Tanjiro could have maybe fought him first, and then like it was like, okay, I can't do this type deal. Maybe.
But he was trash, so if Tanjiro fights him, he's gonna lose.
Tanjiro might lose or something like that, or maybe Miss Hashira steps in before too much injury or something pops up, whatever. I don't know. It doesn't even have to be that route. The overall point was like, I wish they gave us a little something the same way they explained Tao. Like, obviously, there's nothing for them to explain, but like more so, I just wanted to see that progression. Like, they could have even like had some little Dumbledores pop up out of the blue. Tanjiro goes and fights them.
Nah, I got tired of seeing them little crazy fish head people. Them things was creepy.
No, I don't mean those. I mean like a actual sentient like kind of demon, not the fish head level, like low level Dumbledores, like the people he were fighting before. You know what I mean? Like maybe something like that, and see that progression.
Like Goro arms.
Yeah, sure, whatever, something like that. Yeah. It don't have to be any. He would body her now, and like I wanted to see that. I wanted to see something like that. So then when I get him fighting number 4, it makes more sense in my head. But that's just me personally. I was just trying to connect those points. Hell's Paradise gave me what I wanted. It wasn't too long. I didn't need multiple episodes of explaining Tao. They even figured out Tao for, like, I won't say for the most part, but a good amount within the episode, and I was satisfied with that.
See, and I know I'm harping on old girl again because I just love her, and even though she's I'm low key fiending just a little bit, just a little tiny bit. She just like I'm here for it, but I love the interaction. Oh, thank you, brother, because I mean, but I love the interaction when like she looked at dude and was like, yeah, I know what this is. We just don't call it, like, I never heard it called Tao. We just call it something else in my village. But yeah, I know what's going on here. Like, that little thing that was a little nugget that kind of tells us that not only does this energy exist outside of the island, but also it's something that can be and has been honed by other people. So
it's a thing they said it. It's something that everyone has, just not everyone realizes that they have it and how to use it.
Exactly.
I mean, and it also makes sense now because remember how I was talking about how Gabimaru basically beat that other one's face in, like just basically was stupid, like willed himself on some like main character shit. That was definitely some main character shit. Plot armor type deal.
I'm gonna keep beating him until he can't be beat no more.
He can't be beat, exactly.
Until he can't be beat, he gotta be a piece of pulp on my fist and on the floor before I could go somewhere else.
And so like it makes sense why he was able to get her to that point, or him, her, whatever the hell we're gonna call those things.
I mean, the thing about
that was nice too. It made it more digestible for me.
So my question now just becomes, and it was crazy with like the thing that they came to get the little girl for, like who's no longer a little girl, who like saved Gabimaru, became a teenager, like, but they was like, oh, this is what we need to bring her back to like use her now, and I was like, all right, this is where it gets like gross. So like let's just body everybody here. Also, I will say, I do think coming into this coming episode this week, I think with Blind Swordsman showing up, he got a bone to pick with all of them because he lost his favorite pupil. So I'm very, very, very confident he about to come in there and wash.
Yeah, he came in when they fighting. The fire entrance. I loved that.
He's a cool character. I like his character, and I like the samurai that cut his hand off. Those are like the two that I'm really feeling right now.
He need to chill out before he get bodied, because I don't think he realizes this guy Maro will really just wreck his shit.
He do be talking a lot of junk, bro. He be
talking wild smack, like yo, like you gotta at least know this nigga by the name, like you know what I mean.
See, I thought he did know. He was like, oh, this is Gabimaru. I've heard of him.
He ain't acting like it.
Bro, he just be like, yo, he mad little. Like, what is this? Like, I'm supposed to be scared of this little dude right here? Like, what's happening? Like, shout out everybody over 6 foot. Sorry if y'all caught a stray. I was gonna say sorry if you caught a stray over there.
Bro, that wasn't even a stray. That was like you shot multiple rounds.
I'm just saying, yo, what's it called? 30
That
no
was
scope. Just
wildly
real quick.
unnecessary. But okay.
Hey man. We both those 6 foot, so it wasn't directed at us. That's all I'm
I
gonna
ain't saying
say.
nothing. I'm just not. I'm not. I'm letting y'all know I was not a part of the trigger pulling.
Nah, I
That's
told you I'm
all
on
I'm
one today.
saying.
I'm on one today. But nah, Hell's Paradise for real was one that I was kind of lulling on a little bit. Like to your point, like it was still like a obviously good watch, and I was enjoying it
Mm-hmm.
week by week. But like it wasn't something that like I'll be honest, the theme in the opening of Hell's Paradise kept me more engaged with wanting to keep watching than the actual content of the show up until the last couple episodes. Like once the brothers came back up and like once that was all good, that's when I was like, okay, I feel like this show is actually gonna take off
Yeah.
now. I just
And
love
I
that.
really like that brother, that little brother. I don't know because I like him. He might be one of my favorite characters.
The little
As of
brother or
right now,
the blonde hair dude.
the one that's an animal. He
Yo,
is a literal animal.
he an animal.
Nah, for
My man
real.
came out the hole. It was like, bro, you ready to eat this
He ate
dead human
hands.
flesh?
Yeah, he ate dead human flesh.
Yo, he
That
was
was
like,
just wild.
yo, he was like, yo, what you trying to be all scared for? Like, eat this flesh, bro. Flesh of my flesh.
Flesh of his flesh.
Yo, I'm dead serious. Like that was honestly the funniest. Like hit anytime he shows up, I am a fan because of the fact that he's so crazy. Like it's just he's just nuts. What's his name? Chobi Aza. I had to look it up. AZA. So Chobi
Man,
Aza. Yeah.
he seemed like a chobi for whatever reason. I don't know. It just fits as of right now. As of right now, that nigga Chobi is a Chobi.
He's a Chobi.
Um,
Yo. Oh my god, bro!
let's
I've been enjoying Hell's Paradise, but it's got to be ending soon, though. I'm assuming like the season's got to be over probably in the next like episode or two because the summer season's
yeah,
gonna be
yeah,
around.
no, 100%. They definitely got to be ending soon. Summer's coming up. I don't want to transition into summer anime yet.
Yo, okay,
Let's talk
wait
about
before
One
you
Piece.
before
Let's hit
before we do
One
that.
Piece.
No, because I knew we were gonna do that. Before we do that, I please Heavenly Delusions, my brother.
Okay, Heavenly Delusion.
Please,
All right.
please watch
Let's
Heavenly Delusions.
no.
Like,
I think I'm on like episode 8 of Heavenly Delusion, so I'm here.
okay,
Like we're here.
thank
The
you,
only
thank
reason
you.
I did not finish it is because I had shit to do.
Got you.
But no, I'm watching. I am all the way here for Heavenly Delusion. As of right now, though, bro, I'm so fucking confused as to what the fuck is going on. Like, I don't know, like what, like I feel like there's so many different separate things happening that I'm just like, what the fuck is happening? What is the mission? What is the objective? I'm here for it. I'm intrigued. There maybe it'll wrap up by the end of the season. So I don't want to say anything.
It will absolutely wrap up.
But as of right now, it's just like, nigga, an alien that's not an alien, that is a ghost that's in his head is killing himself.
Oh wait,
these children,
you just saw the alien? You just saw the alien?
Yeah. Like where the fuck did that come from? And these little kids is in some type of fucking facility with ODAI. And I'm assuming these children are all actually man eaters. And they just, splice these motherfuckers up. Probably to like either develop and further the human race or just like to fight the man eaters. And then we find out the man eaters are actually humans. So like maybe I'm assuming now at this point man eaters are man-made and humans fucked up the world per usual. And now they're trying to rectify that with these children locked in this shit like Maze Runner, trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. I don't know. And then you got the two other motherfuckers outside the motherfucker doing motherfucking shit. Killing manhunters or eaters, looking. I do like
their storyline. I do like the storyline on the two.
Hold on, I'm not even done. You gotta let me go on this one,
bro. Because I've been telling you to watch Heavenly Delusions, and now you understand why. Because you don't know why you're confused. You're just confused.
Put his motherfucking brain in his sister's body, nigga. What the fuck? What in the actual fuck? This person is so fucked up in the head.
I'm gonna say this.
Bro,
one thing real quick.
And then this dude keep touching him in inappropriate ways after telling him, "Bro, I am a boy, Damon."
I am a boy, Damon.
He already told you I'm a boy, and you keep doing this shit.
He keeps calling them sis, and that's just something that's how they interact with each other.
That's how they interacted. I understand the sis thing, but like being adamant about grabbing titties and being adamant about, and then you kiss this person like because they were bugging out.
Here's the thing. I'll be honest. I'm so happy that we here because I've been trying to get you to watch Heavenly Delusion since it dropped. So like, I'm just happy to be in this space. I can't answer the questions because I've already finished it. So I have new questions and answers to questions that you have. I will admit that I called AU after seeing a tweet after the season finale of Heavenly Delusion this past weekend. And I just, it blew my mind. So I was like, nah, he got to get on this immediately. And so I called you. But for me, the confusion is understandable. It will get, if you said you're on episode 8 or 9, you will pick up on everything that's going on in about the next episode or two. Like, I'm dead serious.
Okay.
Like by episode 11, you will start to piece it together. By episode 10 or 11, you'll start piecing it together. And then by episode 12, which was the finale, you'll be like, oh, okay, I know what's going on here. So like, that's why I'm so hyped for the next season.
And I need that. And I need that because I truly need to know, first and foremost, you don't have to answer. Do I know whether or not this person is this person's brain or not? Like, you get what I'm saying. I don't even know how to phrase this because it's a lot. Just say yes or no. I don't. That's it. You don't got to spoil nothing. Do I figure out what, or do we figure out what the deal is of what actually happened with that?
Okay, so not yet, but no, to answer your question, but I think we're close. I personally think we're close.
Okay.
But, no, not yet. But again, all right, you will pick up the entire flow of this series in about the next, if you're on episode 9 or 8 or 9, literally in the next like two episodes. Because going into the finale, I basically knew what was going on. I just had to see how certain storylines were going to play out. And then once the finale ended, I had way more questions. But then I thought about it, saw the tweet, did some research, and I was just like, oh my God, I cannot wait for season 2 because the way that they left season 1 off with like just the way they was in there probing your brain and just touching little soft spots.
Nah, we good. Like just stop. I'm gonna finish it up for sure before we come in through the next time around. But that show is wow. There's a whole lot of shit going on.
Bro, the alien freaked me out too. And the alien was like floating up in the air, and because they kept saying like, "Oh, we gotta go see like Johnny. Like Johnny will be here soon." And then Johnny, an alien.
Like what the fuck? I don't even think he was an alien. I think truly like he was actually there or something like that, and it was probably one of them, but it came out all fucked up. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's my guess because he grew up with it.
You had to say it like that.
Listen, because they grew up with it, so I feel like maybe he was always there or something like that. I don't know, bro. But that shit was wild when I saw him. So what the fuck is going on here?
Heavenly Delusions is, and I said this to you for this past spring season, it was the underrated gem. Thank you, Hulu, for just burying it. But this was the 100% the underrated gem from this season.
They definitely buried
it. Bro, you can't even, like I told you, because AU texted me. I'm hitting my mic. AU texted me and was like, "Yo, where can I find this, man? I've been looking on Hulu for like 10 minutes and I can't find it." I was like, yeah, you gotta type in the Japanese name, bro.
I didn't know that. Like, I feel like if you type in Heavenly Delusion, it should pop up and then just have it be the anime name.
Exactly. But Japanese name. Type in. Nope. Because I had to Google it the first time because I had heard people start talking about it. I think I got on Heavenly Delusions like by the time it was on episode like 4, somewhere around there. Because everybody on anime Twitter had just been talking about how good it was. So then when I went to find it, I ended up not watching it on the day I intended to because I couldn't find it. And I literally was like, bro, I'm not crazy. Like, nobody said anything about it being on like High Dive or something like that. Like, it's either on Netflix, Crunchyroll, or Hulu. It's supposed to be on Hulu. Maybe it's on Disney Plus. Maybe it's doing the summertime rendering thing. Like, I don't know where it's going on. So then I finally just said, you know what? Let me just Googled it. And they were just like, you have to type in the Japanese name for it to come up. And I was like, that's very stupid, but whatever.
That's dumb.
Did it feel like Promised Neverland to you?
I don't know yet. I gotta finish the season.
Okay. It feels like Promised Neverland to me.
I gotta finish the season because it doesn't feel like Promised Neverland as of right now. But maybe I'll have a difference of opinion when I finish the season and I get a little bit more info. Because as of right now, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck it feels like. I just know I'm all over the place, and like I'm here for it, but like it's a lot. It's
See,
a lot.
I felt like if it felt like Promise Neverland to me early, like really early. Like
Because
I
all the
would
kids in the
say,
little base or whatever, and we didn't know what was happening.
yeah, but like they're doing it in a way that Promise Neverland should have done it. And again, I'm gonna read it because I can't let y'all get away with that. Speaking of reading, Soul Eater, I'm gonna need a reboot ASAP. The manga fire, bro, fire.
I believe it.
Fire.
I
Fire.
100% believe it.
The scene where Soul finally like taps into the demon and plays the piano and he comes out in the suit and he
Yeah.
looks all like chill in the anime, bro, cold in the manga. He looks cold in the manga. Like, oh, I can't. I'm like halfway through finished. I'm almost done.
Well,
So
I'm
like
glad to hear that
probably
because
by
Soul's my favorite. So like,
yo,
I'm
and
happy
so
to
like
hear it.
by the end of probably next week or the week after, I'll probably be finished. Did you know Soul's last name?
No.
It's not Eater. Eater's a nickname. His last name is Evans.
I thought, well, I kind of figured that. I thought Soul Eater was not necessarily based off of Soul as the main character, but more so as like they go around eating souls.
Well,
that was my like.
Because they call him Soul Eater in the show, but it's because he goes around eating souls. His actual name is Soul Evans, and I only find that out because in that like scene, the demon actually like refers to him by. He's like, "Oh, all right, Evans," and he's like, "Yo, bro, ain't nobody told you to." You know how Soul be. So I was like, "Hey, bro, man, ain't nobody told you to like use my last name. Like, what you doing right now? You know, Soul just too smooth." But
See,
yes.
I mean, I believe it's called Soul Eater for him or something like that, but I just always looked at it as like it's Soul Eater because everyone goes around eating souls.
But don't nobody eat souls like Soul Eater do. Don't nobody do that like you do.
He lunches on it in a different way for sure.
Bro, he has good, bro.
Yeah, he has an enjoyable time with that. He has an enjoyable time with that.
He's like, whoo. Thank you for the meal, Maka. But yo, One Piece, bro. I'm so glad I let it stack because I'm back to watching One Piece week by week now. Because we're here. We're finally here. It took 4 years, but we are here.
Well, I'm happy for you.
I'm just happy Law got a moment. I'm just happy Law got a moment.
I'm happy for you because like
I'm happy for me too. All the Law fans out there.
I have been waiting for you to just be on par, like caught up to One Piece. Like, because I feel like for me personally, I've been on this hype train for weeks now asking you to catch up. And it's just like, okay, now we finally here.
I mean, but man.
I gotta check in the savings. I lost my hype for the pod for it. Like, I've been waiting. Because, like, I got
my checking in my savings. I got my savings in my checking. You know, sometimes you got to move some over here, move some over there. Like, it's just something like that. You know, nothing crazy, but just a little something. Just a little something. But nah, bro, I'm all in now. Like, I'm back. I'm back, bro. That's that fight between Kid and Big Mom and Law. And I'm going to say right now, we're going to talk about this fight. So this is your spoiler alert. So if you're not caught up on One Piece, get caught up on One Piece. Get into Wano. It's lit. But oh my God, that fight.
Listen, both of them will get washed singularly. Like, I don't even think it's close. I think they hold up a good fight. You know what I mean? Like, I think it'd be like when Luffy fought Kaido. I want to say like the second time around. The second time around where he was able to do a little bit more type deal, you know what I mean? But he wasn't a threat. Like, Big Mom, put some respect on her name. Everybody talks about Kaido. Put some respect on Big Mom's motherfucking name. She is absolutely fucking terrifying. She might kill you off of hockey alone. Because, like, as far as I'm concerned, did she turn her own hockey into a spell? I
was just about to say, Misery felt very much like the personification of hockey. It did. And I was genuinely scared about Misery. Like, Misery genuinely scared me in a way.
Wild.
Bro, at one point I was like, because I was sitting next to my brother's business, so I'm sitting next to my brother watching it, and at first I was just like, "Oh my God, that's crazy! Oh my gosh, that's so crazy! Look at Big Mom. This is why I don't like Big Mom." And I started giggling, bro. Like after Misery just didn't stop, I was like, Oh, I think Kid's gonna
Bro.
die.
Bro, I was like, yo, this motherfucker might be dead. I mean, Law was getting the brakes beat off of him too, like on top, trying to like get
Oh,
that
with Big
all the way
Mom
down
just
to the ground.
bro, when
Yeah.
Big Mom had that hockey fist and was just throwing them haymakers
It
on
was
Law. Oh my
crazy. No, Misery was beating his ass too. Like that shit was crazy, bro. Just that whole entire spell, whatever we gonna call it, like power up. I don't know. That shit was wild, son. What
I
was
would have loved
happening?
to have
Like
seen Big Mom in her prime though. Big Mom in her prime must have been terrifying.
literally
Terrifying.
terrifying, bro.
Terrifying.
Son, like
Beautiful, but terrifying.
yes, a
Yeah, because Big Mom
beautiful,
was a baddie back in
dangerous
the day. Yeah,
motherfucker. Yes,
she was a baddie back in the day.
yes, she was. Yes, she was. We gonna put some respect on her name. She was definitely a baddie back in the day. Bro, I don't know, but like I love the way they did it too. I just loved that episode. It was a great episode. I didn't think they was gonna be able to give us another like shit back to back like that. How we just got blessed. Like let's keep this a buck. The last 30 episodes of this shit has been nuts.
I mean, they recapped you last week, but other than that, yes, I completely
Yeah,
agree with
yeah.
you that it's been
Yeah,
nuts.
yeah.
And
Other than like anything that might have pissed me off recap wise or something like that, like it is what it is. We have been getting like great content from One Piece, or just great
but
episodes from One Piece.
one thing I'll say that was really cool, and you brought it up talking about the way that they made the episode when because I was again, you know how One Piece go. You press it, you turn it on, they play the opening, you go do something while the opening comes on, and then when they hear the title credits, that's when you sit down. Bro, I started doing stuff. I was like going in the kitchen and stuff. Bro, when I
Nope.
realized within the first 3 seconds that we was just jumping right into the episode, I said, oh my God, I don't know if I'm ready for this. I was like, I don't even remember the last time we just jumped right into an episode like this.
Jumped
And
right
like
into it.
for them to like set it up like and foreshadow the moment where like Law just like do it now, use the gas, and like Kid is like chilling, like I gotta do this. I gotta do this for Madden. I gotta do this. It's like
I gotta do this
inside of
for
a
all the
mob
marbles.
of a Greg Jennings.
Like,
Yo,
oh my
with the
god,
team on my back,
the
though.
team on
Oh
my
my God,
back.
no. Yo, it was that moment of Kid getting to like, I gotta do this. Y'all time, and Law even said, y'all time is over. Like, this is our time. Like, everything about that was everything we love about One Piece. And I will say, my favorite moment of that entire fight, and not a Misery is its own thing, because Misery is the best moment of the entire fight. But my favorite moment of that entire sequence is when Law took his sword and shoved that joint up Big Mom's, like right in between Big
Right
Mom's
between,
eyes.
bro,
Oh
bro, bro.
my God!
I
Trafalgar
honestly,
Law, put some
I wish
respect.
I wish I ate all the candy you ate because like I wish I could be more hyped because I truly enjoyed that episode. I gotta rewatch it. I only watched it once actually, but god damn, there was just some great shit happening. And then
It was great animation.
to see kids just pop up out of nowhere with that big ass fucking gun, just try to shoot her through that hole, bro. First and foremost, and she ain't going down there. That ain't happening. It's all
I don't
set.
know.
She getting back up.
Kid got the blicky blick. That was the blicky blick 9,000. That's what that looked like with all the magnetism. Like, what did he shoot like hockey? Because like, what did he
I
shoot?
don't
'Cause,
know.
like,
That's what I was trying to figure out too. What is it that he's shooting?
it has to be
But
hockey.
I,
It would have
I
to
don't
be because
know.
he's not just shooting metal. That'd be kind of whack if he's shooting metal. And two, one thing that I was thinking about too watching the fight was like, I know how you always mention Kid is very one note, and he is very one note, but it's very unique in the way that they do the one noteness of him. Because I loved his little giant
There's
bull
a little
thing he
bull
made.
thing.
Like, yeah, and like him riding the bull, like almost like he was like, it looked like he had a Zord, bro. I like that. He's like in the back, like he's literally like, let me go down here and just like all connected to everything. Like, looked like he had a Zord. It was
I
cool.
get what you're saying because it's like, all right, bet, like he's doing something else, but it's still all just metal kind of ramming into somebody, and that's why, like,
Yeah,
I loved his awakening. His awakening gave him more control over everything and just be able to magnetize other things. I was like, all right, bet that's cool. I like that. That gives him a whole nother level. But like, as far as I'm concerned, he just literally just turns things into shapes and then just rams it into somebody.
hey, man, the way he grabbed Big Mom's head, it just bang, 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 bang.
Nah, for real, like,
Crazy.
and don't get me wrong, it fits Kid. It fits his style.
Yes,
maybe
it
that's
fits his
why
style and his
maybe
character.
that's why it's like that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we would see it from someone else who used it. Like for example, I think what I can't Sabo, he uses the fire fruit way better than fucking Ace did, I think.
Well,
Ace was
because Ace was
clearly
like brute force.
yeah, and Sabo's more like, he's more stylized with it, and I feel like he uses it in a way that like suits him very well. Um but yeah, so maybe that's just the way Kid uses it. I don't know. But
I'll say this though, because
just
I
had
had
to
so
see
many
him have
favorite
another
moments from it.
power.
I loved so many moments of this, and you talked about one of them already when Kid like hit the North and South Pole on Big Mom. Like that joint was clean the way he did it. But for me, the way that they did the camera angle when Law was bouncing all over the place, and we kept seeing him fight Big Mom from his perspective when he kept like switching out in the room, and he was over here and then over there. Then he switched with a rock. Then the next thing you know, he's up top, and we saw the angle of all of that. I was like, oh, One Piece just showing off now. Like y'all ain't even got to do
Man,
all of this. We
they
all
didn't
know
have to
what
do
Law
all
can
of that.
do. Like y'all just
They didn't
showing
have to do
off
all of
now.
that. It was
Like
fire though. But they had
remember,
to. They had to
but
as well though. Because I
why?
felt
Why
like
do they
Law
have to?
I felt like Law was lacking. I felt like
Because his crew is ass.
when it came
Sorry.
they
They
are,
are, bro.
bro.
Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
No, we're not.
They're
We're not.
trash. They're
Um
trash. The polar bear trash. He can't even fight.
Now, but hold on. Remember, just a little sidebar. You said something on Twitter, and then I was talking to the dude who said, "Oh, Kid." He said that he asked me if I was reading the manga, and apparently, like Law's crew, probably. I'm just gonna assume here comes up in the manga, like in a big way. So if he's just like, you'll understand why I'm saying what I'm saying later. So we'll
I
see.
mean,
My opinion can
how
still be the same because, as far as I'm concerned, bro, Kid Law's crew ain't been nowhere to be found ever, ever. So whatever it is that they might have to do to make him feel that way, it's got to be monumental. It has to be because one moment, for whatever it may be, ain't gonna make up for all the times Law's crew was never around.
that is also true. And I will say one thing. I saw something on Twitter, non-anime related, that blew my mind, and I'm gonna send it to you right after. Not a full Woj bomb, but a Woj thing. But no, for me, what it was Law's crew did not even go to their island. Their job was to stay on the submarine. Y'all stay over yonder while we go fight everything over here. It worked out because Luffy got knocked off
Luffy
from
got saved.
Onigashima. Yeah, Luffy got knocked
That's
off of
plot.
Onigashima, so they had to save him, so it worked.
But I'm gonna call
But
that what it is. That's plot.
it's plot. If it's no plot, then they're not even there
That's
because
my
they're
point.
trash.
Hey, you said it,
Like,
not me.
Law is my favorite character
Hey,
in One Piece.
you
He has
said
been
it,
my favorite
me.
character in One Piece for a long time, and his entire crew is garbage. Everyone is the dude that got brought out of slavery, garbage. The two twin brothers that aren't even brothers, they look like cousins because they both got different hair, garbage. The polar bear, garbage. The chick that just be doing stuff, garbage. The people that just in the clothes, Law got people on his crew that definitely just doing it for the fit. I guarantee you, they definitely just doing it for the fit. Trash. You look at Luffy. Luffy got Zoro. Luffy got Jinbei. Luffy got warlords. He got other members of the worst generation. He got people who are literally. He's got a Vince Smoke. He's got all these people on his crew. The father of his sniper is on Shanks's crew. I'ma yell over the doggone motorcycles. You already know. I'm so tight about the way they be doing Law in his trash crew. So yes, garbage, 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 garbage. All right, I'm done.
G for garbage, everybody. G for motherfucking
They do him
garbage.
so dirty. They do him so dirty, and it frustrates me. It's frustrated me for years, bro. He went to Hazard Punk alone because he didn't think his crew could help. Like, what are we talking about?
That's awful.
Punk Hazard. I said Hazard Punk. Punk Hazard.
Whatever. Punk Hazard. But all right.
Yeah.
Law's crew, garbage.
High quality.
Garbage.
Low quality.
Low quality.
All the quality. Terrible. It's a whole dumpster. My fault. But yes, I'm excited to see these next couple episodes. I'll be all right. Do you think we get, and I know it's starting to time out that way, do you think we get Gear 5 at DreamCon? Because if we get Gear 5 at DreamCon, that's going to be crazy.
So the lineup is supposed to be Gear 5 at DreamCon, if I remember correctly. Or at least around that time. Either we get it before or we get it during. Or like right after, but it is around that time. That's a fact.
So if that's the case, then we gotta like watch it before we go anywhere because I'm ducking spoilers. I'm dead serious. Like I'm not going outside the hotel room at DreamCon if it's to a point that I gotta wait. Well, not a lot. I'm gonna be out and about, but like the whenever that One Piece episode drop, if that's Gear 5, that's the Gear 5 episode. That's the episode where Luffy goes to Gear 5, the Gear 5 episode, the episode of Gear 5. I will
It's gonna
absolutely be
be
in the
nuts.
hotel room watching that. It's gonna
Oh
be
yeah,
nuts. It's gonna be
100%.
nuts. We have to put that on. Somebody got to bring a HDMI or something. We got to put that on TV. I'm not watching that on a laptop. I refuse. I waited too dog long.
Good point.
I done invested way too much time into this. Too much time, bro. We've been in Wano for 4 years. We've been in Wano for 4. We got into Wano before the pandemic.
4 years.
Yeah, we got into Wano. We got into Wano before the pandemic,
and it makes sense why we getting all the good we getting. It was worth the wait. If you ask, that's my own personal opinion. Maybe to you it wasn't, but for me it was worth the motherfucking wait. Every single bit. Yes, it was for me.
The story was really good. The story was really good.
So I enjoyed the fuck out of the story for Wano.
Yeah, the Wano story, and that's the saving grace of Wano because the fights up until like before these last couple fights that we've gotten on over these last few episodes, the fights haven't really been that great, but at the same time, the story has really stood above and beyond. Like the story has been like again. This is how I know I'm getting classic One Piece. When random characters that don't mean nothing to me outside of being in the context of this arc, when something happens to them and I'm heartbroken, and that's when I'm like, okay, I'm here. Plus, we got to see a flashback of actual Gold D. Rogers as well as young Whitebeard. So like we got to see so many different parts of the pirate world that we had never seen, and I still don't know what the world government is doing. Them five old dudes in a room,
bro.
I don't know what's happening with them. They just doing
as
stuff.
As far as I'm concerned, aliens. I feel like aliens gonna come up out of nowhere, bro. I swear to God. I feel like it's gonna be on some Naruto shit where it's just like these fruits came from outer space. It's gotta be, bro. Like, what the fuck are they keeping secret, nigga? Like,
see, I think Luffy's fruit. They tried to call it like something low budget, like it's just a gum fruit. Luffy's fruit probably is like the original fruit or something. Like Luffy's fruit is probably so doggone strong for no reason. Like literally for no reason. It's probably that's why they're like, how can we let somebody get this? And I was thinking about that while I was watching the episode because when the dudes were talking about the reverie and they were talking about how can we let them get their hands on that fruit, blah 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 blah, talking about I'm assuming the gum fruit. How did Luffy get his hands on it? Because Shanks had it.
What I was gonna say, which means Shanks knows something we don't.
Shanks absolutely knows something we don't.
Which is
I think they might have even sent Shanks to go get it.
Which is I don't think so. I think Shanks had it or something like that. Maybe he is like in cahoots on both ends of the spectrum somehow, somewhere. But from my perspective, is that Shanks had it and he saw that he knew who Luffy was, whoever the fuck it is or whatever, and when he saw that Luffy ate it, he was okay with it. And he was like, I'm betting everything on Luffy.
I agree with that. I 100% agree with that. Once Luffy eats the fruit, Shanks is like, all right, because Shanks is that dude. Shanks is going to be like, all right, I just got to pivot. And I believe in this little dude. He got the power of D. Like, I believe in Luffy. That's what I think happened. Like, his father's a beast. His grandfather's a beast. I think this dude can be a beast. Like, so I agree that I think that was what it ended up being. But originally, who knows? Because, like, I don't know if that was really, really what happened the first time around. Like I said, I would not be surprised the world government sent Shanks to go retrieve it and then tell him to, like, bring it back for some kind of something or other. But that's the mystery I think we're going to start to unravel over these next couple of episodes.
Maybe not these next couple episodes. I think.
Well, you know,
I don't think we start. I think that's more like whatever happens after Wano, because like Gear 5 is gonna happen, and then Kaido loses, and I think that's where everything kind of really goes into a fucking panic because things are already going into it. Things are already going into a panic. Clearly, everyone's like, "Oh shit, nigga, this shit is happening. What the fuck?" The world government. CP9, nigga, or Cypher Pole 0 was like, nigga, we gotta get Nico Robin now, nigga. This shit is going down.
Yo, they are really bro. They looked at old dude. They was like, look, man, we know you're a part of the White Beard Pirates. We don't know why you here, but listen, we can't mess with you right now. We gotta go get Nico Robin. So just enjoy yourself right now. We'll see you down the road at some point. Later, we're gonna come get you, but we got priorities right now.
Facts, nigga.
We got a priority.
It ain't you and your disbanded ass group of pirates. Fuck
Yo,
Ace,
shout out to the
by the way.
Whitebeard Pirates though.
Fuck
Shout out
Ace.
to Ace disbanded the whole Whitebeard Pirates because I mean they disband
Fuck
anyway because
Ace.
Whitebeard dies, but like, do they? How much do they disband? And shout out to Marco Phoenix, the dopest. Yo, before we get into any of the new stuff, I did want to say, I have continued watching Gintama. It does continue to be incredibly well done. It's not, it's like almost starting to get away from the funny though and getting into like story and elements of it. Like the story is starting to pick up and I'm here for it because the story of Gintoki as what I'm starting to see is amazing. And my brother put me on Devil is a Part-Timer. You ever watch Devil is a Part-Timer, bro?
I have not. I've never even heard of it, from being honest. So, no
Devil
clue.
is a part. Black Kensai told me about it years ago. Devil is a Part-Timer. It's a good watch. You should check it out. Check it out because the new season is actually about to drop into the. That's why I wanted to say before we get into the new season stuff. The new season's dropping in a couple of weeks, sometime in July or early August. And there's 2 seasons, 12 episodes each. I'm already on like episode 9 of season 1. The whole premise is, and you've definitely heard of it. The whole premise is
Maybe,
like
and I just didn't think about it. You know what I mean?
Demon Lord or whatever. They're like he's fighting in another dimension. He ends up having to come to our dimension, loses his magic, and it's basically like the devil. He's Satan, but he's basically like the devil. Comes to our dimension, loses all his magic, and he just has to like. He's like, all right, well, I gotta kind of rest here and get my stuff up before I go back and get back to all this killing. And then he gets to like the human world, and he's like, actually, I actually think I kind of like here, bro. He becomes like a manager at McDonald's, and he's just chilling. Like he's legitimately a manager at a McDonald's. But like, it's a comedy style anime, but the action, when the action hits hard. The action hits really, really hard. So I would check it out. It's a nice little, it's a nice little watch. Nice little watch. But what are you most looking forward to coming into the summer season though? Like I don't already know the answer.
Definitely Bleach, obviously, but I'm not gonna go on that. That's easy. But like Zombie 100. I cannot wait for Zombie 100. Like I'm here for everything they're about to give us. I feel like it's just gonna be a great zombie fucking like experience, and I'm really loving the colorfulness that I'm getting from it too. I hope the blood isn't even like red blood. I hope it's as colorful as like the previews have been giving me with everything else. You know what I'm saying? I want it to look like a party.
It's gonna be a party because my man, he ain't gotta go to work no more. So it's absolutely gonna be a party.
And I'm not mad at him for this. Nigga,
how could you, bro? This anime is not made for. Yo, this anime is not made for nobody under the age of like 18. This is absolutely an anime for all the adults. Because like in my head, there was when I watched that trailer, and I know you don't even watch trailers, so you watching the trailer and being on this tells me everything I need to know. When my man literally was like, "I'm gonna be so great, and I'm got this new job, and this is gonna be so awesome," that he was like, "I hate my job. I hate my job." Zombie apocalypse happened, bro. The first thought he starts having was, "Oh my god, I'm gonna be late. Wait a second. If there's zombies,
I gotta go to work.
I gotta go to work today, bro."
And that's wild, boy.
It was the excitement. He was so happy he didn't have to go to work. Meanwhile, the world is literally ending. And I remember watching that trailer for the first time and being like, "Yo, I get it, bro."
That's what I was happy for this dude. I was happy for this guy. I was like, "Damn, but I ain't gotta work no more." Oh, hell yeah, nigga. We out. I'm killing all of the motherfucking zombies.
Fuck. See, he looks like he's about to just be out here having fun. I think it's because it's Zom 100 Bucket List of the Dead, right? That's the full title.
Yeah. I don't think he's going to be having fun per se because, you know, zombies, nigga, you still out here fighting for your motherfucking life and shit. But, like, I think he's satisfied with not having to fucking go to work anymore, and I think that's enough for him.
See, my thing is, and this is where we get into like the larger conversation of the matter, and I won't stay here too long, but what does that say about society that a dude would literally rather have, and it's resonating not just with people that watch anime. I guarantee you anybody that watches anime or doesn't watch anime could watch this show and be like, and I haven't even seen the first episode yet, can watch the show and be like, bro, he don't want to go to work. Bro, I feel you, bro. Like, I feel like nobody, no matter if you love your job, hate your job, anything in between, everybody got at least that once a week, one day feeling and would be like, bro, I don't want to go to work work today, or if you got to go to work, like,
I mean, money's
I don't want to do it
not
today.
real, bro. Like, I ain't even going to my whole existential, like, kind of like all this other shit that I normally would go into off, like, the pod. But money's not real. None of this shit is real. It's
It's
all
not
fucking
real.
made up.
It's
It's the
not for
truth.
us.
Is no, for real. It's all made the fuck up. So it's just like, once you come to that conclusion, you're like, nigga, what the fuck am I doing over here working for made up shit?
Well, that's why
We
honestly
work
in my
our whole
head.
life for made up shit.
But in my head, I look at it like this: all we need is a zombie apocalypse. Zombie apocalypse happened, just kind of like these dudes going by on the motorcycles. Zombie apocalypse happened, and that just means to me that I ain't gotta go to work no more. But again, I enjoy my job, so I get it on the standpoint where I got a 45 minute, 50-minute commute into my job. So sometimes I'll be like, bro, I don't feel like doing that today. I don't feel like doing that today. I just want to do something else. I just want to watch anime. I just want to go get some food. Like, you know what I mean? Just go do something else. I'm trying to think what else, but because Zom 100 is my big one too. I'm here for JJK season 2. I'm excited to see that because we're not gonna get a break between the two parts of the season. Did you see that today?
Yeah, no, I saw.
I'm happy about that though. I don't want no break because like I don't want it to hit us like as excited as I am for Bleach. I'm admittedly a little annoyed that I gotta wait like wouldn't the last Bleach episode come out like around Christmas last year?
It wasn't that long though.
6 months.
Yeah, but like we've been getting a lot of other good anime in between. You know what I mean? And I'd rather give them the time they need to animate this the way that I needed to be animated. So I'm okay with it. Now, if you're telling me we got years and we splitting everything up like on some Attack on Titan shit, then that's a different story. But like, I'm okay with
They're gonna
it.
hit you. So what happens? Let me ask you this. What if we get into a situation now where like we get because I haven't seen what the breakdown for episode wise is going to be for Bleach. What if they give you 6 episodes of realness and 6 episodes of filler? What is the feeling going to be like?
But you can't do it with Thousand Year Blood Arc.
There's
no filler.
Bro, it doesn't matter. They'll create the filler.
Nah.
What if they were spending the last 6 months to create the filler?
They won't. But like if they did, like I said, I'm always a big Bleach like filler person. So like I had no issues with any of the fillers. So as far as I'm concerned, it'd be like
no wrong.
I wouldn't say that. There's plenty of things wrong with Bleach, but I'm just saying in regards to like watching Bleach fillers, I was always okay with that. I like Bleach fillers. They're a lot of fun.
I don't even think I've watched any of the Bleach fillers.
They're a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun. They all reminded me of like kind of same level of like, Piccolo and Goku going to get their driver's license type deal. It's just like they're all just very fun.
One of the best filler episodes of any anime, Piccolo and Goku going to get their driver's license. I'll be watching an episode every now and then. I watched Tree of Might the other night because I couldn't sleep. And
they got all the movies on Crunchyroll or whatever it was, and I got to go watch all of them. I'm about to start from the beginning and watch all of them.
Somebody broke down, I saw on TikTok, somebody broke down the order to watch Dragon Ball, like from beginning to end. It was like, watch Dragon Ball. No, but like at least I know they're not canon, but you can still fit them into where the storyline actually is. So like in BoJack, Gohan had already hit Super Saiyan 2, so you knew BoJack was after Cell. So like they kind of like set it up like that.
I get what you're saying.
So it was like
I think it goes Tree of Might, then Garlic Jr.
And Garlic Jr. was first because Garlic Jr. is canon.
I knew it was one of them. I couldn't remember. And then Tree of Might, then I guess because that's Saiyans. And then because my boy Truffles is in there. And then I can't remember.
About you. Dark Goku. That's all. I remember watching that as a kid and be like, yo, why that look like Dark Goku?
Dark Goku. You mean Goku Black?
That man is not black. Yo, one of the wildest English dub lines ever. And it was dead serious. That man is not black.
I had to throw that in there.
Oh my god. Yeah, I will say I might have to go back and just sit down and watch it. Because also Tree of Might probably was like Yamcha's last great moment. Yamcha had some cool moments in Tree of Might, and I know we be hoeing Yamcha on here, but like Yamcha had like he hit him with the little control the energy ball joint, and then like him and the Majin Buu Jinzo combination. Yep. They fought and did like the like. I love how
Yamcha was really fire, bro. I just feel like they hold him. Like I get it. Like it's obviously comedic now, but like if we think about who Yamcha was for the series when he was actually relevant, he was really relevant. And then out of nowhere, he just became like, okay, nigga. Even Tien got a fucking reappear, nigga, in the Boo saga. He kicked the fuck out of Boo. Like,
not only in Boo, he had it in the Cell Saga too. When he hit Cell with that little tri
but he
beam,
was still relevant. He was still relevant
yeah,
in the Cell
yeah. But
saga.
Yamcha hadn't been at that point. Yamcha was
Yeah,
there. But like,
he got bodied by the androids, and he's like, all right, nigga, I'm done,
he's
bro.
like, all right, let me. Oh snap! Goku's having a heart attack, guys. I'm gonna take him home.
And I don't get me wrong, I get it, bro. I get it. As from Yamcha's perspective, as just a regular ass human, yeah, I can fight, nigga. But I'm good at fighting humans, nigga. I ain't good at fighting these other motherfuckers. So I'm all
Yamcha
set.
died once, and was like, nah, I'm good. I
Yeah,
don't
this
need to
ain't
keep
for
doing
me.
My man he died once and made a business decision. He didn't even die late. He died when the Saiyans came. Nappa killed him, and he was just like, yo, should we wish y'all back? Well, once we get back from Namek, should we wish y'all? Yeah, y'all could wish me back, but I
And
don't know.
then
I think
he
I'm gonna take a little break.
and then
Like,
he almost died from the androids, and he said, "Yeah, nigga, I got one nigga who broke me to death, and then this other nigga was drained my life force to death, bro. This is not it, bro."
I'm not having fun no more. Goku, can we just go like fight Pilaf? Pilaf was cool, man. Like,
Yeah,
we got
he's all set.
why we gotta fight all of these dudes? Like, let's go fight Pilaf. But nah, I know there's a couple of the like little sneakies coming out this season. Link Clink was one that I've been hearing, so like I'm excited to see what that's about. I know nothing about it, so I'm gonna just slide in there when I slide in there. But I don't know, there's gonna be some gems. There's always some gems. Like this spring season was really good. Like I can't even say it was one
It
of
was
the
a good
best,
spring
but, like,
season.
it was really good. It was
a really good one.
good. Like really good. Like we found like even little like magical destroyers. Bruh.
Magical Destroyers loved that, man. Love Magical Destroyers.
Ending was cool. Like it
Didn't
was
get there yet. I think I got like
12
2 episodes. So
yeah, it's 12
I think I got
episodes.
like
So
2
like
episodes. So.
yeah. So we'll talk about it. Mashal, you catch Mashal? You catch Mashal?
If there is a latest one, then I have not caught it. I think it comes out on Sunday though, right? Mashal?
I don't even know what day. I think actually
I don't know. I don't know when it
Friday.
comes. I know it's like more weekend vibes type deal.
Yeah, I
but
think it's
yeah,
Friday or Saturday morning.
they kind of fucked me up a little bit in the latest one that I saw. Let's make sure we're on the same page here though. Hold on, let me go.
The last one I saw was he fought the main dude with the puppets.
Well, I don't. Yes. Okay, bet we're on the same page. They brought me back a little bit because I was really feeling this shit. I really felt like Mash was vulnerable, and then he went and bodied this nigga who's supposed to be like this fucking monster, and he violated him after fighting old girl who was actually damaging him.
Yeah. I gotta go back and rewatch that episode. Yeah, I gotta.
It was good. I enjoyed that shit, and it made me feel like, okay, bet Mash ain't just like this. Ain't just he ain't just One Punch Man. Yeah, he ain't just Saitama, and then he went and bodied the main dude. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, but I don't think the main dude. I don't think the puppet dude is actually as strong as some of the other dudes that we're seeing because, like, I think his friend with his roommate. I think his roommate's brother, who is like has that tier that he wants to get. I think he's really strong, and even
he wasn't stronger than him though. This dude was supposed to be
but I think he was testing Mash, not in like a way that like he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna fight you to the death." Like he was just testing him.
You mean the Visionary? We're not talking about him. That's a different class.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't think that's why I think there's still a class above where he is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a divine Visionary, but I'm just talking about it's still One Punch Man in the sense where it's like everybody that's supposed to be in the same age group class area.
Whatever. No, he's watching them.
That shit ain't even close, bro.
He's watching all of them.
Is wild, but yeah. So I think
he hit my man with was that a tombstone where he came down in front of him?
Yeah, my man called the spinal flexor, I think, or some shit.
The back breaker.
I can't believe he wasn't injured. My boy still got up after that shit. Like he was good.
There was a crater. It was just the way his neck hit. Yo, and Mash had his arm like up there, so he couldn't even break his fall. Like it was great.
Low key, this supposed to be a school, and I really feel like they be trying to kill each other. It's kind of crazy. They should not be letting him get away with turning kids into puppets though, and then like draining their life force for energy,
Sucking them
like
dry.
yes, sucking them dry. That's how. Like, bro, no, I feel like that shouldn't be a thing. I get it, school and shit, but like I feel like doing that is a little far. Maybe that's just my personal opinion. Like
I mean,
somebody should step in.
it
Like,
kind of is, especially when he starts like taking them out in the night, like when they like do the puppet walk and all of that. So it definitely is. But anytime I get an opportunity to take that line from the Mummy, sucking them dry, that's how I'm gonna take it. So like, because that
I'm
line,
with it. One of the
line is
funniest
so
lines because he was dead serious.
He said, "How is he doing it by taking them and sucking them dry?"
That's how. Yeah, sucking them dry.
I'm gonna have to watch The Mummy, bro. Shout out Brendan Fraser, Oscar, Academy Award winning actor Brendan Fraser. Oh my god! But yo, AU man, we definitely coming up on time here. It's been a good one. But before we get on up out of here, let's hit the people with the hot take from this week. If I could actually pull it up, I had it. Okay, here we go. It was a wild weekend 2 weeks ago, so we had to talk about and get the pulse of the people and see really what y'all was feeling after that wild weekend. So it's a wild weekend. Let's check out how everybody is for the latest episode of Hot Take Tuesday this week. What was your favorite moment from not this past anime weekend, but last anime weekend? Was it the Demon Slayer Season 3 finale, the One Piece Netflix trailer, the Vinland Saga Season 2 finale, or the Black Clover movie? AU, tell the good people what you voted for.
It was Demon Slayer easily for me.
Easily?
Yeah. Vinland Saga, like I gotta rewatch. So like, and we all know how I feel about Vinland Saga. I already talked about the whole One Piece live action thing. I'm not a fan of that shit. And I still haven't caught the Black Clover movie, so I couldn't really vote on that.
Mm-hmm. I'll admit, because the question was my favorite moment of the weekend. My favorite moment of the weekend was the One Piece trailer. That was my favorite moment because I forgot it was coming on. I don't even think I realized it was coming out. Then I looked on Twitter. Everybody was losing their mind. It was the number one trending topic. I stopped everything I was doing, came in front of my computer, put my headphones on, and like made it a moment. Like it was a moment. So I went to One Piece. Although I will say Demon Slayer and Vinland Saga finales were amazing. But yo, AU man, that's all we got for the people this week. You got anything else before we slide on up out of here?
Yeah, I already know. It's always room on the couch, baby.
Always. And also, if you're going to BlurCon, let me know. If you're going to DC, going to BlurCon, Mikey J gonna be in the building. I'm gonna be there with my family. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So if you're in there, let me know. But otherwise, thank you so much for listening to us wherever you get your podcast. Rate us, review us, check us out on all our socials, on Twitter, on IG, on TikTok, all at the Couch Stealers, and subscribe to the Couch Stealer YouTube and hit that notification bell so you know when we drop something brand spanking new. All right, y'all. Appreciate you. We out. Always room.
Peace.
Are you tired of the same old puzzles? Mix things up with Wongo puzzles. Each puzzle is a custom design with intricate patterns and whimsical shapes that will keep you engaged for hours. Plus, their eco-friendly materials and commitment to sustainability make Wongo puzzles a guilt-free way to unwind. With stunning designs and unique shapes, Wongo puzzles are a cut above the rest.
They are 100% wooden puzzles. They'll last forever. Each piece is hand-drawn, so no two pieces are the same, and you will discover some fun, whimsy pieces as you work through it. They come in a custom wooden box, which is perfect for storage and gifting. What are you waiting for? Go to wongopuzzles.com and pick your puzzle today. And be sure to use the promo code CouchStealers to get 10% off your order. Listen, this is the most fun you've had with a puzzle, guaranteed, or your money back.
So that's going to be go to Wongo Puzzles, WONGO puzzles.com, and use the code CouchStealers to get 10% off your order and get puzzling right now.